Hello, friends, and welcome to a special Wednesday edition of
This Happened.
I'm James Owen Brown.
I'm Autumn Brown.
And this
Happened.
There can only be one. One Josh.
One Josh.
Josh.
Highlander.
Like people named Josh.
Okay.
There can only be one. At least in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay.
Every year they hold a competition.
Do they fight to the death?
Well, they fight with pool noodles.
Oh. That's a lot more friendly.
I guess they slap each other around with the pool noodles until
there's only one.
Someone gives up, I guess, until people get bored. I don't know.
That's awesome.
But I have a friend named Josh.
Yeah?
He didn't even enter.
Oh no. Did he know? Did he get his invitation?
I don't think he knew about any of this.
His Josh invitation?
Josh Vincent Jr., dubbed Little John, or Little Josh.
Little John.
Little John. Little Josh won the competition.
Aww. Okay, well, we'll post a picture of him somewhere, because that's awesome. He is the true Josh.
Yeah, there can be only one, and by winning, he absorbs the power
of all the Joshes.
Of the other Joshes. Well, just the ones that he defeated.
I'm signing up all the Joshes I know for this.
I think I know 3 or 4 Joshes.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
Be ready.
Be ready. A typo spells trouble for a man's alleged attempt to fake his own death.
Oh.
Yeah. So this guy is up on charges for auto theft, and he's going to go to jail for a year.
Oh.
And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Instead, what he does is he gets a fake document saying that he's died. And he somehow gets this to his lawyer, who then presents this paperwork, this bogus paperwork, to the court. And so they look at it, and they're like, no. Just no. This isn't, like, the fonts are wrong. And there's spelling mistakes. He spelled registry wrong.
Well, that's like where you want to start. Like, that's fundamentals. You got to have the paperwork.
If you're gonna do like major fraud at this point, like yeah, you should at least use the spell check.
Give it a once over.
Maybe. So I guess the district attorney was actually blown away by this. It will never cease to amaze me the lengths some people will avoid being held accountable for criminal charges.
Wow.
Yeah. He went to jail.
In the end, he went to jail.
In the end, he went to jail for fraud.
Well,
and the cars as well, but just piling it on.
Well, I guess he tried.
And failed.
The lesson is never try.
Never try.
A small Florida town accidentally sold its water tower for $55,000.
Only $55,000.
That's it.
I love Florida.
Florida's good.
Florida has a lot of great stories.
Yeah, especially for our purpose and context. Florida's the best. So I guess a mistake was made in the paperwork, and the water tower was sold with everything, I guess, and it wasn't supposed to be, and there was a miscommunication, and they worked it out. But for a little bit, this man owned the water tower
for their whole little town,
for the whole little area.
Amazing.
Now, what would you do? I would maybe think about, like, you could put like Crystal Light.
Fish.
In there. Oh, fish.
Lots of fish, like the glowy ones that you can get now. The little whoops, and they all glow.
Oh, okay.
And they just spurt out of people's bathtubs.
Maybe red food coloring, so
it just looks like blood running through the whole city.
It's not bad.
I like it.
There's 1,000 tricks you could play
Thinking.
if you owned the water tower.
So it was just a mistake, and they've settled it. It's okay?
It's fine.
No?
They worked it out.
That's great.
Yeah, but
Alright.
for a little bit, he had, he possessed the dream.
Remember last week, or last episode, where I was telling you about how the bat won the Bird of the Year contest?
Yes.
You were really upset about it.
I was upset.
Well, I keep looking into this because this is crazy, right? No, this is absolutely insane. Apparently there was voter fraud.
I knew it.
Not even about the bat. So this is something else. Earlier on in the competition, there was another bird. Can't even say the name of it. But it's a type of kiwi. You know, the little with the sharp little boop boop. So
Yeah.
I'll post a little picture. So they realized, somebody started looking into this because there was like 1,500 votes for this particular type of bird, and it all came from one email address.
Oh. So somebody was out there just like, this is the bird.
This is the bird.
This is
They
the
were
bird,
so
no matter
in.
what.
This is my bird. It's gonna win.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were upset about that. But so I'm gonna talk about this little tiny bat. It's actually really cute. It's the size of a thumb, with the wings size of a hand, span
Wow.
of a hand, and that's why it won.
Because it's totes adorbs.
But it's still not a bird.
still not a bird. You know what? After hearing this, I'm not surprised. This whole competition and contest just seems like it's been slapped together. It's probably a cash grab. It's not really about, bird of the year. It's about, sidewinding and political rhetoric. It's about ruffling the right feathers, It's not about... You know what I heard is making a comeback?
What?
Ninjas.
Really?
Yeah, well, at least in California.
Oh.
In California, a man dressed in full ninja garb approached another man and asked him, "Do you know who I am?" And the man said, "Absolutely not. I have no clue who you are." And the ninja said, "Do you know where my family is?" And the man said, "No, I don't know about any of this." And then the ninja started slashing at him with a katana sword. He was brandishing a katana sword. Now, the first man managed to escape.
Okay.
He ran away. They called the police. And the police couldn't reason with the man either. He was slashing at them.
Oh, he was a ninja.
He's a ninja.
Can you reason with a ninja?
Well, I don't know.
What I know about ninjas is very little. But I know that once they've set their mind on something, they have to accomplish that task, right?
Yeah, otherwise it's dishonor.
Yeah. Did he?
Well, he kept fighting. They tried to shoot those tactile projectiles or whatever.
Like
those
the rubber bullets?
I think rubber bullets. I would assume, and they had no effect.
Oh.
Because he's a ninja. He
a
probably
ninja.
dodged them all.
I don't even know how they saw him.
He was eventually tased and brought to the ground. In the end, he was tased. He dropped his katana sword, and they were able to subdue him and take him away to jail.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything good. Good? They caught the ninja?
I mean, yeah, you want to nip that in the bud.
I hope.
Before
he
starts gathering infamy, and now there's copycat ninjas.
It's like a swarm of ninjas out in California.
You never know what could happen.
That's true.
Because once ninjas come, you have to bring in the military, and now you're infested with military, so then who do you call?
Other ninjas.
More and more ninjas.
More and more ninjas.
The world keeps on spinning.
We have more wizard news.
No.
It's different wizards. Well, we're going to use the term wizard very loosely here. But, so there's a church called Bethel Church in the United States. And what happened is they obtained a wizard staff. Yeah. And they decided that they were going to cast out the demons of hate using this wizard staff because their pastor really, really enjoyed the movies Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Yeah. So they got together on their stage and with their power, they banged the staff 3 times.
Okay.
Chanting, no more, no more, no more, because they think that works.
If they used a genuine wizard staff, that's all it would take, right?
Now get this. There's actually more.
Oh, there's more.
More church wizards. out there. And this guy, he's a prophet.
Oh.
But he has 2 wizard staffs.
Oh.
But people,
dual wield.
Yeah, people are really into this prophet, apparently. They say that he has predicted major world events with pinpoint accuracy.
Pinpoint.
Including the presidential elections, catastrophes, natural disasters, corruption, and terrorist plots.
Wow.
Yeah, with his wizard staffs.
Well.
And he has 2 of them. One of them has snakes on it, so you know it's legit.
Yeah, that's how you would tell.
Well,
that's the sure sign.
I have a stick.
Did the one the one they used at the church, did it have any snakes on it?
No, it had no snakes. That's why I think this prophet guy wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it has snakes.
If I'm looking at 2 wizards and they each have a staff and one wizard has snakes on that staff, like that's the one where I'm like,
But I didn't see any jewels.
No jewels.
I thought you'd need jewels.
You're going to want to have some jewels.
Or they're just walking sticks.
Now this next one came in from Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Hi, Shane.
He's a fan.
An Ontario man called 911. He was stuck in traffic and he really had to pee.
That's his 911 call.
He called 911 and they said, fire, police, what's your emergency? And he said at first, send an ambulance.
Send an ambulance.
And then he changed his mind later that he wanted the police to come. He said, actually, now that I think about it, the police would be fine.
I want to, join the police, but in, their, bitch slapping department. I don't know. They should have one, for people who call 911 for stuff like this.
Yeah, you get their number and just call up and berate them.
Yeah, just berate them.
What are you thinking?
Like the people that were calling 911 because they ran out of toilet paper. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Just abusing the system.
Yeah.
So yeah, he said, the car in front of me's not moving fast enough at all.
And this is a dude, right?
Yes.
He couldn't have just peed?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't have a bottle in the car, or...
He could have just peed down.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a dude.
No, he could have, I guess.
No.
He could have figured it out. To call 911,
Pull over?
I don't know.
Pee? Nothing?
Yeah, just
it's not
pull
like he was
over.
trapped in on a bus.
No.
And even then, you can't call 911. I'm like,
If
don't
you're
call
trapped on a
911
bus-
because you have to pee. Just wet yourself.
Absolutely call 911. The 911 operator was like, I'm not sure what you want me to do to help or what the police can do to help you out. And his response was, come on, man, I have to pee.
I don't know what to say there.
I don't know. The guy had to pee, and to him, it was an emergency, I guess.
This guy's getting the stupidity prize this week. He's won. This is a new prize that we have constructed for just him now. He's stupid.
He's setting the bar, maybe.
Yeah, way low.
This is the score to beat 911 for a bladder situation.
Just wet yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you would just, before I'd call 911 and have other people, put the cherries on and escort me to the Petro-Canada Wendy's.
I think I hate this guy. I have a piece of artwork that was stolen.
You do?
Not me personally. England.
England does.
England had this great piece of artwork stolen. It was a golden toilet.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's see here. So the toilet, titled America, was exhibited in one of England's castles.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was all actually a working...
Oh, it worked.
Golden throne.
Wow.
If you will.
I'm surprised it worked.
Yeah. British police have arrested a 66-year-old man in connection with the theft of the solid gold toilet.
Wow.
The toilet, titled America, is a work of art by 58-year-old Italian artist Maurizio Catalan.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's him.
Yeah, that's definitely him. It was installed as an exhibit in a palace, and they were sad when it was stolen.
Yeah, no doubt.
And they got it back, but they say there was like lots of people involved in this toilet theft.
Like a heist.
It was a heist. 2 vehicles did it at about 4:30 in the morning and took off with the toilet. But when they did it, they actually damaged a lot of the plumbing.
Well,
Jerks. But
did they have Val Kilmer in the middle of the road firing the machine? Where's the thing?
This toilet was in the birthplace of, in the city at least, where Winston Churchill was born. And I think that's of note because Winston Churchill, when you're walking through hell, just keep walking.
Friends, thanks for watching. This has been a special Wednesday episode of
This Happened.
And remember, if space is infinite in all directions, then right now,
you are the center of your own universe. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you want more, or if you have any awesome articles, send them to us. Thank you to our now 7 fans. Boop, boop, boop. Your names are going to appear down here. If you want your name to appear down here, send us an article. We'll put it on. And yay! Also, remember, he wants to be famous.
I want to be famous. So you got to click that button.
Click it.
Okay, click it.
Click all the buttons. Like,
All the
subscribe.
ones that it says.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.